most famous physical therapist on the internet.
Back pain. Oh.
Hi, folks. I'm Bob Schroep, physical therapist.
Brad Heineck, physical
We
therapist.
are the most famous physical therapists on the internet.
In our opinion, of course, Bob.
Today, the title of our program is Beginner, quote, quote, unquote, back and core strengthening for back pain. This is especially good for people who can't get on their knees.
Right.
And for people who are just totally not fit at all.
Sure.
But
so, in other words, if someone has back pain, they're recovering from it, you're still a little sore, but you're ready to get started, but not too aggressive.
Well, you can even start this when you have back pain, as long as it doesn't make it worse.
Okay,
because
sure.
we're trying to build armor. We're
Right.
trying, we're trying to create like a shell around your back that's going to protect it and splint it. So,
okay.
By the way, if you're new to our channel, please take a second to subscribe to us. We provide videos on how to stay healthy, fit, pain-free, and we upload every day. Also, you're going to want to join us on our social media sites and our website right now, bobandbrad.com, because we're giving away something that pertains to backs.
Absolutely. It's the Teeter Inversion Table.
Right. And this thing, especially if, for most back problems, it's going to decompress the back, especially sciatica.
Right.
Really going to work well for that. Go to that. Go to the giveaway section. You'll find it. You go to Facebook, Bob and Brad. It'll be pinned to the top of the page. Short version of us. Go to Instagram and Twitter. 60-second version of our program every day.
We don't ramble on that one.
No, we don't ramble. That's just get the business. All right. So again, fairly simple exercise to do. We want to strengthen the front, both sides, and the back. And also, the idea behind this is not strengthen as much as we're trying to improve the endurance.
So how long can a muscle contract and stay contracted long term? Because we don't just...
Right. You want those muscles kicking in while you're doing activities. And that's not just necessarily brute strength. That's got to be endurance.
Right.
So, all right. Brad's going to show, we're going to show two versions here. One is against the wall, which is a little easier. A little harder, it would be a countertop, or it's got to be a stable table.
Stable table. How long did you think for that?
Yeah, well, that came right to me right now. But we got Sam over here. You want to show Sam? Yeah, Sam's going to help us out. He's going to be the anchor. Not
the anchor man.
Yeah, the anchor man. There we go. All right, so should we start, Brad?
Yep.
All right. First one, very simple. Again, you want to keep the back straight throughout the entire process, and sometimes it's hard to tell whether or not it's straight.
Right.
But with your body in this position, all you're going to do is some marching, bringing the knees up to about level, and you're going to get a little core strengthening by just leaning, and then you're also going to get some additional core strengthening by marching. So we're going to do it 10 times.
You're really focusing on the abdominal tightness right now, and everything else around the whole abdominal is, or the whole core region is being strong.
Yeah, everything's kicking in.
Yep.
I mean,
Liz, am I got a straight back? Sometimes it's hard to tell.
I don't know either. Did I have a straight back?
Because you may be like this and may not be aware of it.
Right.
So you need a mirror or some feedback from somebody else.
It's nice to have some feedback the first time, because you'd be shocked quite often how often you're off. All right, next one, we're going to work on the right side right now. So you're going to lean against your elbow like this and go off to the side here. Now, this is, again, going to be a lot harder than for Brad. Now, he's doing it with the arm straight, and that's fine, or you can do the arm bent. Either way, that one's going to be harder yet.
Yeah.
So you do a count of 10, relax, and then you could do another set of 10.
This is one of those things that is harder than it looks.
Yeah, I was surprised, Brad. I've been doing these on the floor, and I do like 3 sets of 10 after doing some kind of curl ups.
Sure.
And I fatigue out. I mean, that's all I can do. I mean, I've reached my limit. I mean, I can really feel it on the sides.
You're pretty old though, Bob. So.
I am old. I am nearing the 6-0 mark. So, all right, we're doing the other side, aren't we, Brad?
Yeah. One thing I want to point out, and we've talked about this recently, is when you're doing this and you're tightening that core, is actually with your free hand.
Yeah, you can feel it.
Palpate in those muscles and feel that they're working, and that can be some good biofeedback as well.
And again, we're counting to 10 to do a set of 10.
I was talking.
I know.
I can't count and talk at the same time. We must be at 10. Yeah.
There we go. And then we'll do one more set here.
Now, I can tell you right now, I've got that spondylolisthesis, and my back doesn't like this at.
It doesn't.
No, I can feel it. So
I find that interesting.
that's why I don't like planks either.
Can you just, I know we're going off topic here, but can you switch your back a little bit? Arch it a little
Oh,
bit.
I see.
more.
Reposition.
Yeah, reposition.
Yeah.
See if you find a position in which it feels better.
Yeah. It's better here when I'm arched out a
Sure.
little bit, but we'll have to see with time. It wasn't until I got to like 9 or 10, and it's like,
Sure.
So that's something you want to be aware of.
Yeah, that's something you want to be aware of. You might want to flex a little bit or extend it a little bit and
Right.
find the position that it feels best at.
the sweet
So,
spot.
The sweet spot. There
Right.
we go. Yep. All right, the final one, we're going to work on the back now. So we're going to lean against the wall, and this is the bird dog. So now you can start just by lifting the leg because this is going to be new to you. So I guess what would the dog be doing there when they lift his leg?
Why, Bob? Why?
All right.
Now that deserves a why, Bob.
Then we're going to go ahead and do alternating. This is a little more difficult. Opposite arm and opposite leg. Again, trying to hold for a count of 10.
Oh, yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If it's too hard for you, go a little closer to the wall.
Yeah. Or you could start out with a count of 5 and work up to 10.
Sure. We're flexible.
Remember to breathe. Oh, you're already doing the opposite. So if it's the left leg, it's the right arm that comes up.
Correct.
Yep.
You are correct, sir.
Breathe in through the nose. Exhale out your mouth. Focus on what you're doing.
Am I straight now? Mike, how straight am I? The other side I was bad?
How about me, Mike? I'm okay?
You'll make a good bird dog someday.
I'm okay, you're okay. Did you ever read that book?
We can have you go get after pheasants.
Oh,
Be the
yeah.
bird dog.
Yeah.
So. All right. Remember, Brad and I can fix just about anything.
Except for
A broken heart, but we're working on it.
Thank you.
So thanks.